Greetings, my empire. Drazel here, back with another video, and today I want to look at the new CP changes for Wake and Flame, man. The new CP they added for Wake and Flame, and basically I want to go over it and tell you why the new CP changes are so good. You feel me? All the new Red Tree CP add-ons is just so good, and why, you know, ESO really needed to add these new CP changes. You know what I'm saying? Um, but before we get into that, you already know I want to ask y'all to hit the like button, subscribe, join the empire. You already know, helps me out, helps the channel out, helps the channel grow. And without further ado, let's look at this CP, man. Let's look at the Red Tree, man. Really love the new stuff they added to the Red Tree. So before we get into the new stuff, man, I want to um, tell y'all about what people usually ran before this update. You feel me? Before Awakened Flames, there was 5 main CP trees that people would invest to, um, and that is Rejuvenation, Fortified, Boundless Vitality, Juggernauts, um, and On Guard. That is the 5 that people would mainly invest to for PvP. I'm not talking about PvE, but for PvP, that was the 5 things that people would invest to. Now, people will I seen some builds that would invest to Harden, invest to Peace of Mind, Unchained, Slippery. These are okay. You feel me? I don't really like using these. I just find these to be okay, slightly okay. You feel me? But the main 5 was these 5. Like, if you look at any build or any past build, you seeing that they're mainly like 3 of the 5 I'm naming, you know what I'm saying? But we got the new CP, man. We got 3 new branches. I always wondered why, the red tree didn't have the branches, because the blue tree had, the branches. I was like, oh, why doesn't the red tree have the branches? I always felt like the red tree needed more, and that's exactly what they brought in the Awakened Flames. You feel me? So by far, Survivor Spike is the best one for PvP. This is the best one, in my opinion, the best one they added. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a look at that. So to get to the good stuff, you have to put at least 10 into Mystic Tenacity. You already know. I have 50 because I just have the extra CP. Now let's look at the first one. We have Paynes Refuge. Now, Paynes Refuge reduces your damage taken by 1% per negative effect active on you up to a maximum of 20%. Now, why this CP is so good? You feel me? Why is this so good? Basically, I love this CP because it's basically just overall mitigations. You feel me? It's basically every time, like, say somebody's running a dot build and they keep poisoning you, it's basically mitigation against dots. You know what I'm saying? Not even dots, but negative effects in general. But dots is the thing that makes this so good, because it's like every time somebody dots you, you get more and more tankier the more you get dotted up, which I really like. I think this is one of the best sort of mitigation passives for PvP right now. This is one of the best mitigation, because especially in this meta where a lot of people are running poisons, major breach, defile, all these dots and stuff. You feel me? You fight against a DK got like 3 dots on you. You feel me? Plus the poison. You know what I'm saying? You fight. It's, you know what I'm saying? So I really like this because it's just it's basically a more complex version of Thaumaturge. You feel me? Not Thaumaturge. Is it called Thaumaturge? Let's look over here. It's the one right here. It's a more complex Enduring Resolve. You feel me? Enduring Resolve gives you mitigations for damage over time effects. That's including ticks, but it's a more complex version of that. As I see, instead of it just getting you mitigations for the ticks, you're getting mitigation as the ticks go on you, and which is really good. It goes up to 20%. I don't know who's gonna have 20 dots on them, bro. But if you have 20 dots on you, guess what? You getting 20% more mitigation. Crazy, you feel me? Now let's look at another one that I love, Relentless. Now relentlessness. You feel me? Relentlessness. They just had to add the ness. What's wrong with them? But it says being stunned or fear causes you to gain a major protection for 3 seconds, reducing your damage taken by 10%. Bro, this is as bro like this doesn't even seem like a CP stat to me. It seems like a set. Being stunned gives you major protection. Do you know how good this is? Because most of the time when people is dying in PvP, they're dying because they get uppercut stunned and the person, finishes them off with a executioner, or somebody dragon leaves somebody and about to, execute them, or somebody dawn breakers them and they're about to get executed. This passive is so good to kind of protect you from getting stunned and executed. And you know what? This is I really appreciate. ZeniMax has his problems. ZeniMax always has his problems, but I really, really like this because this CP is like what I like to call Bomber's Bane. You feel me? This CP is gonna give you so much protections from bombing. You feel me? Because you know how bombs is. They bomb you, they stun you, or they fear you, and you get bombed. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna protect you, give you major protections, give you way more of a chance to survive the bomb. You feel me? I think everybody who runs a PvP build, everybody needs to put this in ACP. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is a necessity. You know what I'm saying? It's just a necessity, bro. That's all I can say. It's just a necessity. Relentlessness, you gotta put it on. I'm sorry. Alright, now we have sustained by suffering. Now, increases your health, magicka, and stamina recovery by 30 per stage while under the effects of a negative effect. This is really good. I think it goes up to 150 when you put 50 points into it. This is really good to have just overall way more sustain in combat. Actually, to be honest, if you have stuff into rejuvenation, you might as well is this yeah, you might as well put it into sustained by suffering. Rejuvenation is terrible now. I don't suggest you put any points into rejuvenation. This got nerfed. Instead of giving you 100 and something, I think it was like close to like 130 recoveries for everything, or it might have been 150. I don't remember, but instead of giving you that, it only gives you 90 now when you put 50 into it. It's not worth it. 90 recoveries is not really worth it. There's better CPs now. Rejuvenation is garbage right now, so I would take it. Or if you have points here, I suggest you take it out. And if you still want recoveries, and you're like, yeah, but I need those recoveries, put it into sustained by suffering. Uh, that's it. You feel me? It's a better one. Yeah, you feel me? Really good. I really like this. Uh, you feel me? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about them nerfing rejuvenation just for this. Because they wanted to make this seem, better than rejuvenation in terms of recovery. I don't know how I feel about that. That's one of the things I might not agree with the new CB changes, but I don't know. You feel me? But that's basically Survivor's Fight. You know what I'm saying? Really good. Really love the new CPs they added Survivor's Fight. Now let's take a look at what is this called? Wind Chaser. Now Wind Chaser, really these two are not really PvP. You know what I'm saying? Like this one, when you kill someone, you gain major expedition. I could see this being good in Imperial City when you just killing. I guess you can kill an ad as you're fighting somebody, and you get major expedition. I guess that could work, but not really too good. I'm not really too fond of this one. Uh, Refreshing Stride. Now this was an old for all my old school player, this is a really old school CP. This was actually one of the CP passives in the green tree way back before when the CP was when the CP wasn't like this. It was like, the mage, the steed, the lover. Like when the CP was like that, this was actually a green tree passive. You know what I'm saying? But I guess they added it back in. Guess this is okay if if you're really like runny build, or if you're like what's it called, a scroll runner, and Cyrodiil, when you take the scroll and you running with it like this. I guess it's good if you're running a scroll runner build to get it back to a base or something. But other than that, I don't really you know like it. But I like that it's there. You feel me? I like that these two are there, but I wouldn't run it for a build or something. You feel me? For PvP. Now this celerity, I don't know if I said it celerity. I think I said it right. You feel me? I like this. It just basically increases your movement speed. It's a movement speed increasing passive. I really like it. I feel like that's something. Another thing we need was a movement speed passive. Um, just to kind of negate some of the heavy armor passives. If you're running a lot of heavy armor, or like me on the build I'm on right now, who runs 7-piece heavy, to reduce that movement speed from sprint increase, you could just run this to get a lot of your movement speed back. You feel me? So really like this. Or if you're just running a speedy build in general, you could be in full medium and run this, and you just fast run all swift on the jewelry. You would be the Flash. You would be the Flash, bro. Like I kind of want to run a build that has like 60% or 70% movement speed bonus. From uh, uh you know gear and CP. You feel me? I kind of want to run that build just to see how fast I can get, but soon. You feel me? Soon. Not now, but soon. But yeah, really like this. Now let's take a look at I keep forgetting to look at the walking fortress. Now this is really more for tanking and PvE. I'm still gonna look at this though. The first one is called Watermaster. Reduces your damage taken by 2% while blocking under the effects of a damage shield. Now I believe I want to say this is for PvE. I guess you can run this for a PvP build too, but this is for like PvE, for like tanks who run a bone shield. But no, because if you're a Sorc, this would be good too. Wait, no. Yeah, if you're a Sorc, this is really good too. So yeah, this is not really for PvE tanks. You can run this on a Sorc. Anything that runs a shield, as long as you blocking with the shield on, you get mitigations as well. So this is really good for people who run shields, Sorcs, mag blades, mag wardens. If you run a shield and have this, you get an extra mitigations when you block. So yeah, this is really good for those type of characters. Now we have bracing anchor. Now this one, I'm not gonna lie, this one was really unique to me, man. This was really unique. It's like a mythic item in the CP tree. You know what I'm saying? It says while in combat, increase the amount of damage you can block by 4% per stage, but reduces your movement speed by 16% at all stages. Now, I don't know. This kind of encourages that walking tank build that everybody is running. You see a lot of those builds in Imperial City, where you have just people who's running like an extremely tanky build, and they just don't drop. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're wasting your time fighting them. Those type of build, this kind of encourages that. I don't really know how I feel about this encouraging those type of builds. I guess, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say that. I like that they're adding more tankier CPs like this, man, because we do need more tankiness. Damage has just been on top for quite some time now. So I actually encourage this. I actually wanted to run this on a build. But that movement speed penalty is really crazy. I'm not gonna lie. If you have this all the way to 50, I don't even want to do the math. Let Siri do it. What is 5 times 16? 80. That's a 80% movement speed reduction. Wait, 80 times, wait, is that, yeah, it is, right? That's a 80% movement speed reduction, bro. That's actually insane. Like, you won't move. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you won't move if you have this to max. You won't move, you feel me? So I feel like, you people can run this in PvP, but this is probably more for PvE tanks, because PvE tanks don't have to move. Um, you feel me? All they gotta do is stand there and pull stuff. So this is, I see this as more as PvE, but you could definitely run this on PvP builds on a really tankier, like just a spec that you just don't want to die. You don't care about movement speed and that. You just don't want the spec to die. So yeah. And last, we got Soothing Shield. Now, when you successfully block an attack, you have a 50% chance to restore 149 health per stage. Um, you feel me? What's it called? This is definitely for PvE, because I don't see. I know it's the same thing with this. If you're running like a tanky spec, a blocking spec in PvP, I guess this would be good to regenerate a lot of health and stuff like that. But I see this more being more prevalent in a PvE tank. You feel me? But definitely, you could definitely run this. A lot of people are probably gonna definitely run this for the those tanky PvP builds in Imperial City or Citadel or anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much the new CP changes, man. Like I said, I really like these new changes. I really like that they've added more to the red tree, because I'm not the red tree was really dry, man. Like these CPs right here, they were really dry, especially this one, man. I thought this one would be actually okay. I don't know what this does. You feel me? I don't know what it means by status effect. Um, but because I've tested it out on like a what's it called? I've tested it out on somebody and I didn't get reduced cost. So this one was that basically overall I didn't like how the CPs were. I really like that they added it, especially Survivor's Fight. Like I said, this is my favorite out of all of them. You feel me? This is my favorite. You feel me? Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If y'all haven't already, I really hope that y'all would hit the like button, subscribe, join the empire. Actually, let's take a look at one more thing. They did add Ironclad, reduce direct damage. Um, I guess they had to add it since they added something that increases direct damage, so they had to add something that reduced it as well. So they added Ironclad. Um, I think that's the last thing they added. I just wanted to show y'all that before I ended it. But yeah, like I said, hope y'all hit the like button, subscribe, join the empire, and that's pretty much it. Dreams Empire out. I'm gonna see.